Rollins this big match at SummerSlam. Ship at SummerSlam. We find out opportunity. EO's SummerSlam tonight. The Genius. And Lepsy Health Division regained live on Monday Night Raw. Paul Brock Lesnar to the ring tonight. I couldn't tell you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please learn his advocate, Brock Lesnar.
Into the eyes of the beast. A two-night event begins. High. 5 careers in creative with Oba.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mustang, the champion of I would also like to come in of the Dallas. Now you may, and it's a very valid question. Femi. Down a Garen, that's how obsessed. I want you to think about the opportunity. That is Stalker. That's Klinger number 9. Not just a Klinger. He's not me I've ever met in my life. But everybody knows that I'm really down an opportunity for the Brock Lesnar. See, I gotta be honest with you. People being obsessed with Brock Lesnar. Shit. And then Brock Lesnar, there's a bigger Lesnar. My client with Oba scares me half to death. How's the hunting going? And he says, he's in training camp. I said, how's training going? I've seen a lot of people obsessed with Brock. That's with Oba Femi leads to what Femi into the ground tonight. For me, my shekels, I went to WWE SmackDown before Hell in a Cell. And here in Dallas, that my got a restraining order. And the truth be told, I know that Brock's order because this citizen.
To explain.
You want an explanation? It's ordered by the court, restraining order.
Gone! Oba Femi! Just coming up, done yet! And here in Dallas, yet! Sever in the pair!
These kids, those attacking from behind. You used to run the to tell everybody that I stupidly he would have cost me anyway. SummerSlam, Hell in a Games, no more BS. You can't run from the sun from Oba.
A legendary war.
It ends. No more
Structure ever devised. They're running scared. Femi. It is. Oba Femi before. I understand that Paul Heyman, that may have backfired in SummerSlam. One of the main events will be for the 14 years in the making. He's talking about this class as the Shield.
Hotel, India, Echo, Lima.
Set out to make history. Just that.
These guys.
And WWE future.
believe that.
of the legendary group known as
18 years has led us to this, but tonight in the Big D, Dallas champion and Seth Rollins,
original tribal chief Roman Reigns, the NBA Finals MVP this coming Saturday night at 5 Pacific from New York.
For one fall in 2026, Queen.
Io Sky gets Liv Judgment Days, Roxanne Perez. 6, Queen of the Ring. In that matchup to earn the opportunity.
historic return to Mexico this September from Arena CDMX in Monday, September 14th, Wednesday, September 9th, followed by right now.
You know the last time Monday.
That's probably why we haven't been back in
Io Sky set for action here of Liv Morgan and Judgment Day.
Queen of the Ring, but when the down in Minnesota.
Io and Roxanne.
Accompanied by Rick Morgan, represents Roxanne.
Here tonight, the third time.
Two of the most technically gifted. And Io had better not.
Tonight's WWE RAW. The Judgment Days and one-on-one action tonight. Let's show you the Intercontinental Championship.
Prize of no one, the rest of it fearing in Intercon momentarily, which forced Raquel to left the powerhouse of the Judgment Days champion. And still,
For one, Io Sky, who Saturday in Minnesota, Liv Morgan, the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament to earn the matchup underway. We mentioned earlier. The question, Corey, is does she beat Roxanne in a fatal four finals, and then she beat Liv Morgan in the fourth?
toppling Liv Morgan at Summit for the Queen of the Ring.
Io Sky, first matchup tonight since winning the Queen. Roxanne Perez and her standing really is loyal to the group.
I have no reason to doubt Roxy's allegiance.
Remember, Roxanne Perez did the same before Flair would face Good to weaken Charlotte Flair, but never get
Judgment Day, it seems to be developing. Perez,
Io Sky with one of her own. That seems to be what you're inferring.
I'm the world champion.
Oh! The group voted for Liv to be leader. Theory, he should be the leader. Roxanne. Monday Night Raw. Native looking for a suplex. Io Sky look.
Oh, look at this power from Io. And that's what it's going to take if Io aggressive.
Io with that. I say all this match, much to the chagrin. Got to be nervous. Trying to get involved. The official jumped back of her head on the apron. To face Io Sky.
Living at WrestleMania, Michael Cole. So much. Liv wants to be a fighting champion.
Io Sky is Perez. And again, Roxanne, that is true. I don't believe an ounce of it without defending the championship. Taking out everybody in the Judgment Day. But Corey Graves plays cheerleader out here.
Yeah, Cole, how are you going to betray a fellow Texan?
Dark part of my life. Oh, what an elbow tonight. And she's got a bum leg. That takes
Perez in the Judgment Day. Roxanne rolls through.
Russian leg sweep.
And just Liv
into the cup.
Thing under control.
She looks like her normal
World champion.
I think Liv would do if she lost the title.
A sadistic human being, Michael Cole. How?
Raquel's had chances at the world title.
Eventually, I assure you, if Roxanne
rolled out of the way, and again, Io's offense by Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne
Cover.
1, 2.
SummerSlam. Perez has taken over this matchup. Morgan, the world champ, who faces Io at some.
Roxanne looking for a home run, for a belly-to-back suplex off of the rope.
Heading into SummerSlam in a couple of weeks.
So perched up top, here comes Perez.
An offense by the Prodigy.
Before the opening bell, I know you're hurt, I'm going to make it worse.
Liv Morgan at ringside. Io Sky got her legs up, but didn't do. Who?
Liv Morgan.
Liv will thank Roxanne after tonight. 12,215 as we approach SummerSlam in the midsection. And Io getting fired to roll. Oh, cover, hook to the leg. Caused that hesitation going into the cover.
Perfection, but there was a delay as Io then needed.
He blames Io Sky. Io now out to the apron. Kick to the Io again, gingerly. Sky's gonna fly. SummerSlam. Io don't now.
Well, this may answer. In the form of the Intercontinental.
Luca is here. And oh no. Oh my God. Half. broke. Luca and Io Sky.
Judgment Day certainly appear to be a
This is the closest you will ever get.
Oh my God. Championship. The joint Corey for Roxanne Perez. Yes, Io Sky at SummerSlam.
By the time we arrive,
Continental Champion Sol Ruca
tonight.
Well, as you saw, a cohesive unit back down this past Friday night.
Tonight, Flo, how about you bring your ass loud and clear? I'm not part of this thing. Makes you family. We, that ain't.
Jim turns it around. Solo found him. But before he can win. Clear. That does it.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh!
This night, I won't stop.
Will show up here tonight. The new World Tag Team. Last week, and we'll show this in a little bit, but the Vision, they appeared shocked as well.
Several weeks ago, it seemed as though the return.
Yeah, didn't he dump her?
It's very, very.
Label 3, Logan Stenberry.
Vision was obnoxious before. And the fact that they got the tag team excited over the fact that they're the new champ.
As you put it, obnoxious. That
And how do you think they get in the position?
animals, Austin Theory and Braun. Even though the man's only got one good arm right now.
Well, that's one way to look at it. Maxine Dupree has been great.
They're two very different things, Michael.
Logan Paul, did you see he rehab for his injury?
Exciting as anything I've heard all day.
But
I'm not a Mets fan.
show you in a few moments how Maxine is coming to the Minneapolis convention. Fandom, unforgettable experience, and superstar autograph and both in the ring. The brand new world, the tag team titles last week, and
Would introduce Brass Knuckles, or at least is prepared for any circumstance. Had a Slow Dawkins fought valiantly. The Maxine Dupree would stun the and new tag.
Austin Theory. And the front of the team, the Vision.
Because here's the thing. Hang on.
Odin Dupree at the Alpha Academy.
Maxine.
Talk about what? You can talk about
To get out.
You're wonderful.
And I... Oh, please, I know... Then I couldn't be with you guys. Here. You don't even know...
About him.
That...
Maxine. Gotta get. Give him a minute. Hold on. Please, come on. Are you confused? What is this, a fairy tale? I mean, look at you. Hey, they're only. Doesn't matter. So. Ow. So keep your fatty. Did I say fat?
And Austin Theory, a maker.
For the top, here comes Tozawa.
And locked on. He's pumped. Yes. And break. Oh, he can turn his attention to the world tonight.
None of this had to happen. What is it?
Oh, no! Blow!
It would never be.
Come on, guys. Oh, my good God. Now the brass knuckles. That's an Austin Theory. Right off. Otis. All be. What a
Forgive her. Love makes you.
No one likes you.
No, no.
Okay.
You heard this. It's yours.
And Tozawa.
But it looks to me like the
Maxine Dupree
I was looking at you.
delivered a low blow. That first.
listen. Nobody asked Otis and the Vision. I don't like it. It's a theory.
Oh, plenty more to dive in our series. War game. With the Houston Astros in Houston, Texas. On sale Friday, August 7th at 11 events now to register to be more games. Ladies and gentlemen, championship
belongs to the Judgment into SummerSlam and walk out.
And the fraud is standing between me and feel my way to SummerSlam.
Road to redemption leads straight through this gun. I would win that Intercontinental, Minnesota. That's see when I stomp out every championship. That will also grow. Ethan Page.
That means the war for me. Black Beauty.
Why appears in tonight's Gauntlet Weaving because the world is.
Tonight the young OG is gonna be fighting and gonna say that boy, yeah.
Hendry, Mysterio on the line. Who will challenge?
This is Jimmy Uso tonight, but he's come back for.
Jimmy Uso was attempting to tease, who teed off on Big Jim's decision.
Dallas is looking for a fight. So Royce, you want to fight? You got.
Royce Keys upset with the way it is exploded now. It's taken. Remember, Royce Keys grew up being fought too as Jimmy Uso delivers, and Royce Keys would become as close.
Is the name of the game, and let's be perfect line. You take that opportunity. Done in his journey to get here, but Royce needs
to recruit Royce Keys, the head of that group. Others now finds himself in a.
I agree with you. It'd be best served to keep.
I really think it's too late. I think Royce steps. Keys now. Over. Keys is in trouble. Back on Monday Night Raw in front of over 12 as this thing has exploded between this new matchup. Big powers.
Here in Dallas, rallying behind Royce.
Garage here at American Airlines. Watchdog. Jacob.
Jacob Fatu's on his way out here.
The sky high by Keys.
Fatu's hit the ring.
And now Jacob goes to brothers. Now it's turned it. Forced into the bloodline. I tried it. Jacob saying, I tried to warn. I was going to do this. Oh, this is. Stop. Hey, stop.
I understand. I left stupid, okay? Understand. But it's thicker than.
Solo Sikoa here tonight.
Her brother Jimmy.
And Royce gone from bad to worse.
And now Solo.
Solo made it the ultimate betrayal for years and years.
And a steel tear to the spine.
Yeah, they just pissed him off. And LA.
Come on, bitch. Let them get it. Yeah. Thing that I need to get out of here. Jimmy Uso. Jake. What I need you to do is I need you to come. I'm done with the bloodline, but I don't have to do it by myself. I tell you what I'm thinking. And yeah, I'm even thinking Solo should go. 3 seconds, we can put the bloodline. Yeah.
And it's Corey, the enemy. An alliance of absolute necessity.
Now that is what I'm happy. Extend all of you. Braun Breaker to Breaker. Logan Paul, stand by your woman. Wow. Maxine. Yeah. What the hell do you do?
The reins to Maxine? Did Heyman just walk?
Beast Brock Lesnar. His SummerSlam begins in Minnesota in a cell. WWE Steel Prison. Over the years, it has become even more. It is new bones. It will shred flesh. You can't escape. Cell.
If you need me there, I will be there. Cody, Heyman was bluffing, all mind games.
I knew.
Yeah.
He remembers what I did to Brock at WrestleMania to him, inside Hell in a Cell.
Can you please come out here right now?
A few weeks back, after Tag Team Championship, a first
Snapped is the understatement of the
a couple of weeks ago, where she looked come down between her and Ben. He looks like the Sea Hack from Whip.
Say anything? I thought that we could be honest with each other.
For holding me back for any time. You always do this. You come out here. I've been stabbed in the back with all your past friendships. My problem? Leave me. Look at me, because I want to everything I've ever made you feel good. You're not a locker room. You do drag being the worst of the 4.
Look, are just like because you're saying all this to Royal Rumble winner, tag team champions, my accomplishments, and because I talked to.
Cheap shot by Lyra, and out
opportunity to let out all of her once again.
Yeah, maybe Lyra Valkyrie. Maybe this is a fight, Bayley. And belly to belly to
our very eyes.
Corey as a stepping stone in their career. By Bayley, we've never seen before.
Pitting John Cena against, and then you deliver good matches. You get R-Truth, you get Punk. Cody at SummerSlam was supposed to beat him to the point. On back, no problem.
Really acclaimed documentary series from tomorrow, right here. Part multi-week series. Rollins.
No reason to ruin what we.
Decision I have ever had to make.
Point. Tonight, we make freaking Rollins his challenger at Summer.
The following is a gauntlet match. Playmaker champion.
Dirty Dom kicks off the next.
The whole world calls you can't mess.
Will face Penta. Off. The first 2 men of and J.D. McDonough. Dominic should be worried about Danhausen in their match.
Confident in his abilities comes out.
Dirty Dom here tonight for Dominic Mysterio to Penta, Corey.
I don't know what. Currently the reigning triple
point. Joe Hendry, who is never get an opportunity. This is the first goal over 2.5 years here in WWE. You're eliminated, head back to the locker room.
The ultimate test of endurance.
Joe Hendry now. Nice hip toss by NXT champion, former TNA World on Dirty Dom, and a kick out. Asking for no timeouts. There are no time
to face 5 more opponents. This is
you know,
I don't like Joe Hendry. Desking our equipment. I'm just trying to
into the steel steps by Mercedes. Bringing out Dominic in control.
The Luchadors, Dirty Dom. Get ready for Triple Mania. That play every Saturday night on W.
By Dirty Dom. Dean McDonough looks on with glee. Sky earlier tonight. Liv Morgan, Raquel. Opportunity to qualify for an
all time goal. I'm challenging for the Intercontinental Championship.
Now out-muscle Dominic.
We don't Joe Hendry when he's given up about it.
No DDT. Henry able to block. And now Joe to get the upper hand on Mysterio.
Don't do it. Can't stand when he does that.
McDonough, what a shock. Up on the apron. Drops Joe Hendry into position.
Dom making the climb to the top.
JD
eliminated.
I used the maneuvers.
In the gauntlet match. JD McDonough is out here to beat Joe Hendry, and now he just took out.
If it's such a crime, why don't you make it handle the situation, Cole? JD's.
You have blinders on.
Open. I see the reality of the situation. Oh, Cole!
Face Penta at SummerSlam. Evans.
In the squared circle.
Hook of the leg and a kick out. Last one standing. SummerSlam's 2-night event begins. And again,
but Dom gonna capitalize.
619. And what?
There's no way that thing's street legal. How?
That worked out the way Danhausen wanted to. Wrong. And he needs Saturday at Saturday night's main event. OG cover! The curse eliminated. What do they say about turnabout?
Dom didn't curse anybody, Michael Cole.
The embodied Javon Evans in the next match.
The Dragon. Lee able to roll
by Lee. Fly with fire. Gauntlet. Penta at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental.
Yes, but all beat ahead as soon as you enter the gauntlet. So while both men are capable, this is exactly what I expect.
God, he alive. Timekeeper's area. That newfound edge.
OG,
who's gonna fly?
And nearly broke Dragon Lee in half.
Singles title in WWE. Cover by Lee.
Covered by the young OG. Lee was well prepared for it.
Two of them. Javon Evans jumping right to pick up the win.
Got spiked.
Listen to
the tornado DDT, showing he's got enough grit to keep this thing.
Javon Evans understand how Dragon Lee met him there.
This could spell this. Lee making the climb.
Evans with a counter
has been eliminated.
Man, what a
move of respect.
Well, no rest. Tapped out Dragon Lee. Evans.
Wait.
Rusev's way, and Rusev assaulted him. A fall-away slam on a man who's already opportunity. Competed in 2 matches here tonight. Split matches. In fact, he won ship.
And Rusev possesses, not afraid to drag a match into the
muttering a lot of strange things.
1, 2.
Now a kick again, and a kick out. Page, the self-professed
Rusev and Page having to fight one another.
Match.
Right.
And I agree here tonight. He understands he's got to get a bit more aggressive. Javon Evans zone sometimes. And we saw a glimpse
to figure out a way to tap back into that.
Yeah, but Rusev is so dangerous, Corey, through 2 matches in the gauntlet. the gauntlet match, and you start early on.
And the young OG.
Again, wear down the back that tapped Dragon Lee last week and is one United States champion.
By Rusev, just trying to squeeze the breath.
Power game has dominated Orton down. This is his third match in
this portion of the gauntlet matchup.
United States champion, but Rusev has not had opportunity to do that if he can win the gauntlet.
Evans able to slip out the back
one. Evans been able to floor Evans at least. Set flip. Rusev trying to hang on.
Bang.
Yeah, but it's and Evans. I didn't think that would be enough. Creeping in perhaps for Evans. But has more damage been done?
Evans exhausting every.
Rusev. Cover!
Take another look at the young Seth, but this gauntlet match rolls on.
Page, what order will they enter? Rusev. The power and a kick out by Evans again. The accolade. Submission move in. Trying to make it to the bottom. Javon. Fighting. Rusev off. This time he's got it really low.
Hang in there, Javon.
Evans, the performance by Evans. And Evans creates separation. How hungry he is. Gonna go for them now, Rusev. Be over for Javon Evans. Get it for life. This crowd's anything. He's into his. But Rusev, though, wrestles him.
Rusev adjusted his grip to cut off.
Okay, break the damn hold. What if will take us between these two? Bruce Gable meant yet to release. Theory. Wow! What a throwdown. Gable made it really clear. WWE at SummerSlam.
Still has to get through Rusev, and
Rusev catches Gable. Down goes. Chad Gable sent out.
Understand Rusev's thought process. Strategize, understanding the Chad get anybody in this gauntlet match.
Rusev just got knocked down. Gable tonight at SummerSlam. An opportunity to
call it what it is, Cole. Chad Gable is with fans.
Corey, let's look back a few years, right? This dark downward spiral because he couldn't beat luchadors. That was
back of the former Olympian.
Big smile on his face. And this is two's next up, the last
Page. I know, and what you've been may have to fight one another.
Yeah, and not just. And Gable now
set right on his tailbone and the side of his hip.
Gable trying to regain his composure. The winner of this match will advance Rusev's buddy, his tag team of pressure, as we mentioned earlier.
Gable, but Gable really only has to blame himself.
Minnesota, his hometown of Minneapolis, against Penta in a championship upward spiral. Trying by Gable. Critical moment. Defend against in the biggest party of the summer.
Cinder block. And strikes as Pirotazos.
The eyes, I believe. The official didn't scout Javon Evans. Will it take out?
Gable trapped in the center of the
red. Gable's dream about to turn into an
himself, which will mitigate the.
Gable though slips out from behind. Suplex into the turnbuckle. Three roll. Shoulders down.
Has been eliminated.
Buddy,
and that's
entrant. Go Ethan Page. And leave Gable
on a silver platter. Sorry.
A quick cover on Gable. Page. Gable again, the near fall.
Lead to Page's first SummerSlam Championship.
One of these two men.
Stop making this so hard, buddy. Stay down and make this easy for me.
No quit
ingrained in his accolade by Rusev, and then
he declined several invitations to compete for his career. He did.
Of the Olympic. Gable with that elbow to Ethan Page. Got his foot up. But
scouted, well prepared to escape the end.
Cover now for the win. Is Page fresh?
Perhaps I could envision something of a cakewalk. But here comes Lamb
by Gable. It would only have been a Minnesota, the home of the late great. Chad Gable trying to Lance body slam that Page is used to lock applied. And Gable still got it locked in. Got it back to the middle of the ring. In his home state of Minnesota, his first singles title.
Chad ego, and once Gable had the time, all ego, his ticket to the biggest champion will now challenge the slam.
And speaking of the champion, very intriguing. We've had Gable the challenger, and over the Fester inside into the history of Gable and Penta here in WWE. And now
spiral Gable experienced over the past apology toward the redemption of
event this weekend, Madison Square Garden in New York. News now. This Thursday, American Nightmare Cody Rhodes and his guests more Super Bowl wins than anyone in history on WWE. What do you want to talk about? Spectacular.
No doubt about it.
TV slams as well. Cody came about.
Last Monday night, a challenger, when champ, and now WWE champ. Come and get it. What do you want in the sky? There are matches that have been building. Punk Cody Rhodes. I don't want anything to come in between that. When I was champion, I don't know if that's a situation. SummerSlam.
In history, come on, Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam.
In stone for SummerSlam, will defend against Minnesota.
Attaboy.
And with Seth Rollins next.
We are just moments away. Reigns and Seth Freak. Gable is now the #1 contender, and he will now challenge. I want to welcome my guests representing the Dirty Dominic. Dom, kind of a rough night.
Byron, we're not here to talk about Javon Evans. See, Danhausen, from where I'm standing, you will hard-earned money at Danhausen. So after what I got him to change our match on Saturday nights, and that means on Saturday, Danhausen, that curses aren't real. In the ring, face to face with the Irish. Let's get out of here, Don.
WWE Superstar Appearances Countdown Show followed, of course. My honor to be able to host this Saturday night inside
main event before they pass the duo of Gunther
will take on the woman she tried to mentor.
And the WWE women and their gold against Fatal in
a no disqualification match.
And after the Knicks won, the Brunson will be in the house at TC. Roman Reigns,
NBA Finals MVP.
Most highly anticipated tonight. Please join me in welcoming OTC.
The champion. 2 weeks from Saturday. And Washington have a 14 between Roman Reigns. Means a lot of pressure. Careers. Seth Rollins. Rollins has cost him on Mania a couple of years ago. And now to keep the world
title that Seth Rollins never.
When Roman Reigns carries.
Dallas, acknowledge me.
in the sweet melodies of my... It's gotta be difficult for you too. There are just some taxes and single time. Line, let's get this over with.
Came out here and bored us all happy. But while you're putting everybody, and you proved me right, is the tribal chiefs. And that's the sad thing is he's #1 act. And that's what I hate the most is that. So a difference between that you could ever think that you could ever. I'll show you what #1 looks like.
Have it, Dallas. There you have it. Drive. And look, my title warm for me since and my brother.
That's it. If you do win, it's gonna happen. For a couple of months and get hurt again. I mean, the weight and the pressure.
Come on. Come on. You got something to say.
You want to know how I know? Because after all these years, become champion. He had to. Let's just be honest here. I mean, come on. You're what? And they pretty much. You still couldn't walk in my shoes. Let's just call it what it is. Let's call it #1, always gonna be.
All you've got come up with. Come be you. Tell me, big of a star as you. Tell me, dreams don't mean a damn thing. Tell me that. Day for the past 15 years. Same race. We're not fighting proud of who I am. I fight for it. Because I am a man, Seth freaking. And I am so not you.
Rollins teeing off. Done yet.
Get your bloodline now. We're letting.
Did not allow him to. With the microphone. It has begun.